August 2017, phones keep ringing one after another at Barcelona's training facility. Club presidents, coaches, even the players in the locker room don't want to hear the same news. Paris Saint-Germain has put the biggest offer world football history has ever seen on the table, 222 million euros. While his jersey number is still reserved for him at Camp Nou, Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. has already made his decision. But what if that signature had never been signed? What if Neymar had decided to stay alongside Messi and Suarez? Quick one. Comment yes or no. How many more Champions League titles would Barcelona have won with this decision? Let me take you back to that summer. Barcelona's attacking line was perhaps the most feared trio in football history. MSN, Messi, Suarez, Neymar. They had won the Champions League in Berlin in 2015. Together, they had scored 364 goals over 3 seasons. This wasn't just a good attacking line. It was the anxiety of opposing defenses. But something was boiling inside Neymar. He was tired of staying in Messi's shadow. He wanted to be the boss of his own club, his own team. PSG's offer wasn't just financial. It was a new path promised to him. Now imagine that alternate summer. The phone never rings. Neymar goes to the Barcelona team and says he wants to stay. At Camp Nou, 99,000 fans fill the stands to watch him take the pitch once again. The MSN trio doesn't break up. Instead, it grows stronger. And that season, another name entirely enters the transfer market. Instead of Kylian Mbappe, that 222 million euros remaining in Barcelona's coffers is used to bring another star to Camp Nou. This is where things start to get wild. Subscribe so you don't miss who this money is spent on. The 2017-18 season begins, and Barcelona no longer looks like just a team, but a football empire. The MSN trio crushes opposing defenses in La Liga. By January, the Spanish press has already run the headline, "The best attacking line in history, still together." But the real test comes in the Champions League quarterfinal. Facing them is the very club that tried to sign Neymar a year earlier, Paris Saint-Germain. But this time the roles are reversed, and Neymar takes the pitch against the club that wanted him. The first leg at Camp Nou is unbelievably tense. In the 75th minute, with the score at 2-2, Neymar single-handedly beats the opposing defense and sends the ball into the net from the corner. The stadium goes insane. He runs to Messi, they embrace, 2 stars, 1 victory. Barcelona reach the semifinal, then the final. On final night, the MSN trio takes the pitch together for the last time. Throughout the match, they go ahead twice, and the opponent equalizes once. In the 88th minute, with an assist from Messi, Neymar sends the ball into the net one last time. Barcelona win the Champions League for the second consecutive time, and 26-year-old Neymar lifts the trophy on the biggest night of his career with the team he never left. Now think about how this would change history. In the real timeline, Neymar spent years struggling with individual success and injuries at PSG, never once reaching a genuine Champions League final. This became the biggest criticism of his career. But in this timeline, that criticism is completely erased while he's still just 26. And the Ballon d'Or debate shifts in a completely different direction, too. Now all 3 players are competing in the same lane for the same trophy. On PSG's side, the story is much darker. Without acquiring Neymar, the club never gets close to the top of Europe. The patience of the Qatari owners runs out, and the project begins to be remembered as one of the most expensive failures in football history. But this sport has a harsh and beautiful truth. Maybe the ego clash between 3 stars tears the team apart from within. Maybe Messi's shadow never truly sets Neymar free. Maybe the last scene we're left with is Neymar losing a final once again, leaving the pitch in tears. This time not in a PSG jersey, but still with disappointment. And if you've already watched the timeline where Mbappe chose Real Madrid, you already know how much a single decision can completely rewrite a career. Now imagine this in a world where football history's most expensive transfer never happened. That's why I keep coming back to the same question. Was that transfer signed in the summer of 2017 the biggest mistake in football history? Or did Neymar make the right decision to escape his own shadow? Now tell me, what do you think would have happened in this timeline? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. See you in the next videos.